Hello everyone, today I will be informing you guys about the Day of the Dead tradition or El Día de los Muertos. I will be dividing my speech into three parts. Firstly, I will explain the origins, then I will explain the way we celebrate it, and finally, I will explain some important symbols that are icons to this tradition. Firstly, I want to ask you guys if you guys believe that during a certain time of the year, the souls of our family members who have passed away come and visit us. Hopefully you guys all said yes, because I fully do believe in this tradition and I am very faithful. I think my credibility in this speech is that since I was a young kid, I remember that my mom would put her ofrenda every year to honor the souls of our family members who have passed away. Even though it was very simple, she always put it. Now, first, we're going to explain the origins. So, according to an article from history.com that was published in 2018, this celebration dates back to approximately some 3,000 years ago in the pre-Columbian Mesoamerica, which is now central Mexico, with the Aztec and the Nahua civilization. So, basically the Aztec and the Nahuas, they believed that when a family member passed away, the soul would travel to Chikunimiclan, which is the land of the dead. Now, after 9 levels, the soul would finally reach Mictlan, which is the final resting place. Now, they would held their rituals normally in August, and in these rituals, they would offer food and drinks to their family members to help them survive the journey from Chikunimiclan to Mictlan. So basically to help them survive the journey until the final resting place. This is basically what inspired what we know today as El Día de los Muertos tradition, or the Day of the Dead, contemporary. Now, how do we celebrate it? Well, we celebrate it in a variety of different ways, but firstly, I am going to start explaining to you guys the ofrendas that we make. So the ofrendas are offerings in which we put and we set the food and the drinks that the person used to like when he or she was alive. And we also put flowers. Mostly we put some important flowers called cempasúchil, because they are icons of this tradition, and basically in Mexico you can find them anywhere around this time. And we also light up candles. And very important, we put a photo of the deceased soul. Another way that we celebrate it is that we go to the cemetery and we decorate the graveyards in a very beautiful way. And we mostly decorate them again with the flowers and cempasúchil. And in the cemetery there is music and there is food. So basically we celebrate their lives instead of feeling sad. Okay, so this is an image of how it looks. And another way that we celebrate it, according to an article from CNN that was published in 2018, is with a parade that they make in Mexico City. This is a big parade that they make every year since, I believe, 2018. Now, I have never been to this parade, but I've seen it through the media and it looks very amazing. They basically decorate the trucks and people dress up, and there's like big shapes of skulls like walking, and it is very traditional and representful. Now, I want to explain to you guys that certain days, certain souls come. For example, yesterday, that was the 28th. The spirits who came were the ones who died of an accident. Today, come all the souls that weren't baptized. Tomorrow, come all the children. And the day after tomorrow, all the adults come. Now, the spirits come at noon. They come and they leave at noon, which is very important. Last but not least, I am going to talk about some important symbols that are very representative of this celebration. First, I am going to start with the flower cempasúchil. So the flower cempasúchil basically means, the name cempasúchil means flower with 20 petals. This flower is very representful because of its smell. It has a strong smell, and also it only blooms during the fall season, which is basically Dia de los Muertos season. And its color is meaningful because it helps guide and welcome the spirits into your house. We also have the famous pan de muerto, which is the bread of the dead, and it comes in a circular form because it represents the cycle of life. And if you can see right here, these strings that come like in a cross form, that represents the bones of the dead. And this dot in the middle, the central dot, that represents the cranium. Okay, so last but not least, we have the famous Catrina, which was painted by Jose Guadalupe Posada according to history.com. And it is basically a skull in a very fancy way. So many people dress up and they paint their faces as a Catrina, and this makes it a very iconic symbol of this tradition. Okay, so those were the three symbols. And lastly, I will show you guys, and I will share with you guys the ofrenda that my family made this year for my grandfather that passed away last year. Okay, so here it is. This is our ofrenda. Okay, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching.